Hey guys, it's Courtney with State Line YMCA. Welcome to our fitness montage from the Healthy Living team. I'm going to get you guys started off with a little bit of Tabata. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm up here. So we'll do some hip openers. All right, so a little intro. We're going to be doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We have 3 circuits we're going to run through. And we're going to finish off with a core burner, 1 minute core burner. All right, give me one more on both sides. All right, let's move into some arm circles. Take some deep breaths in, let it out, and circle to the back. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to get in a good workout. All right, get ready. We're going to do some jumping jacks. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to get started with our first circuit. There's going to be a lot of lunges, some burpees. So let me get my music on and let's go. All right, let's pulse it out. Pulse it out. Listen for the cues. We're going to go ahead and start getting our heart rate lifted. If you're tracking, turn on your watches. All right, so our first is gonna be a lunge kick. Get ready, here we go, lunge kick. Lean back on those kicks, get low in your lunges. Try and aim for 90-90. Really activate your core. Awesome work, hang in, get low. Almost there. All right, let's switch sides onto our left side. Just pulse it out, wait for the cue, and let's go. Left side, lunge, kick, lunge, kick. Get those legs at 90. Activate your core. Lean back. Perfect. Almost there. One more. All right, moving on. Burpees, everyone's favorite, right? All right, pulse it out. Here we go. Get low in your squat. Burpee. If you can add the jump, add the jump. If not, stand up. Want you to squat down. Land light on your knees. Perfect. All right, our last one. We're gonna do squat, squat, jump. All right, here we go. Squat, up, squat, jump. Squat, up. Get really low in that squat. Squeeze your glutes at the top. If you don't want to jump, you can just squat it out. But keep those legs moving. All right. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go back to the top. Lunge kicks, starting with your right leg. Throughout this entire time, if you need to take a break, grab some water. Make sure to do that. If not, keep moving. This is your workout. I'm just getting you started. Got plenty of awesome workouts coming up. Keep going. Chest up. And stop, pulse it out, back to that left side. Good job, keep up that good work. Get ready, here we go. Left side, really activate those abs. Swing your arms, helps with the balance. Perfect. Stay with me, I know it burns. Perfect. Okay, back to those burpees. So you have options. You can squat it out if you want to. You can just do a burpee or add that jump. Let's go. Land light on your knees. Keep your back flat. Remember your modifications, or you can just squat. Whatever works for you. It's your workout. But keep moving. All right, back to those squat jumps. Get ready. Let's keep that heart rate lifted. Building up our cardio, making those muscles strong. It's a beautiful thing. Here we go. Next song, listen for the cues. Start pulse. All right, squat, squat jump. Power those legs. Keep your chest lifted. Land softly on your knees. Modification. You can just squat. Make sure, squeeze your glutes at the top. Get as low as you can. Perfect. All right, awesome. We're moving on to circuit 2. Circuit 2 is gonna start with a side-to-side squat walk. So you're gonna get low, walk back and forth. Let's do this. Stay low, entire time. Working the glutes, working the quads. Building strong, powerful legs. Getting that heart rate lifted. Keep your chest up and open. Pull your belly in. Almost there. All right, perfect. Next move, we're doing a plank crunch. We're gonna lift our leg. It's gonna look something like this. Keep your back flat. All right, lift your leg. Crunch in, lift your leg. You can modify and also do this from your elbows if it's easier. You could also just crunch and return. Do it at your own level, but challenge yourself. Perfect. Okay, back up. We're gonna switch sides. All right, so I wanna encourage you guys to take it at your level, but please challenge yourself. I promise it'll be worth it. Let's go. Really squeeze the glutes. Crunch that leg into your belly. Keep your back flat. Great job. Almost there. Awesome. All right, stand it up. Moving on, a commando plank. All right, so we're gonna get back down. All right, legs are a little bit wider. Up, down, and alternate arms. Up, down. Perfect. This is too much on your wrists. Just hold the plank. You're still getting a workout in. Otherwise, up, down. Keep that back flat. Perfect. Hop up. All right, back to the top. Remember, squat side to side. All right, guys, show me what you got. Let's do this. Stay low. Can you go lower than last time? Just a little bit, even an inch. You got this. You can have your arms at your hips, out to the side, wherever you're most comfortable. But stay low. I can't see you, so don't cheat. All right, here we go. Back down to the ground. Back flat, plank crunch. Let's go. In, lift. Keep your toes pointed down. Perfect. Really squeeze the glutes. Perfect. Hop it up, pulse it out, and get down to the other side. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Let's do this. In, lift. Keep that toe pointed down. Back flat. Almost there. Perfect. Hop it up, pulse it out. Back to those commandos. More than halfway through, guys. Doing great. All right, we're switching songs. Keep pulsing it out for me. Listen for the cues. Ready for our commando. Yup, let's do this. Here we go, commando. Legs wide, keep that back flat. Alternate your arms. Remember your modifications. Remember your why. Why are you showing up for yourself today? Perfect. All right, now we're moving on to some serious cardio. Circuit 3, we're gonna start with ice skaters. Look something like this. I want you to get low. Give me a nice hop, get low. Get that leg behind, chest up. Perfect. Almost there. Light on your knees. Perfect. Moving into fast feet. Want you to move your feet fast. No messing around today, right? Here we go. As fast as you can. Don't stop. There's a little jiggle, that's okay. This means you're doing it right. Good job. Keep your belly pulled in. That feet as fast as you can. Good job. Hang in. I know it burns. I'm right there with you. Perfect. All right, taking it back down. Mountain climbers, all right? So you guys have options here too. You can do slow. You can do fast. But you do it. This is our last circuit. Make it your best. Give me everything you have left. Perfect. Back up, finishing off with a plank. We're just gonna hold a plank, 20 seconds. Here we go. You can do it from your forearms or from your wrists, whatever's most comfortable for you. Keep your back flat, your core engaged. You got it, hang in. If you're shaking, that's perfect. All right, back to the top. Let's do this. Ice skaters. I want you to try and go a little bit lower than you did last time. All right, get that leg behind you. You can do it. We're almost there. Good job. If the hop is too much, just step it out. All right, there we are. Back to the fast feet. Can you go a little bit faster this time? Really challenge yourself. I'll try and do it with you. Let's go. Fast, fast. Move those feet. You got hot lava under you. You got it. Almost there. Push through the burn. It's good. It makes you stronger. Hold on. Almost there. Yep. Good work. Back down. Mountain climbers. We got this. Remember your modifications. Take it slow. Take it fast. You can even crisscross like this. Work your obliques. But just do. Don't stop till I say. Perfect. Hop it back up. This is our last exercise before the core burn. All right? So remember, gotta hold that plank. Go ahead. Wait for the music to switch over. Keep pulsing it out. Add in some jumping jacks if you want. Keep that heart rate up. Sure, it already is. Mine is. You're doing amazing though. Here we go. Let's get down. Hold that plank. Almost there. Breathe through it. Don't forget to breathe. You guys got this. You made it this far. Yes. All right. You did it. Congratulations. But I do have a challenge for you, of course. 1 minute core burner. We're going to do bicycles for 1 minute. Stop the music. Set a timer. Let's go. All right. Get down on the floor. So bicycles, you have options. I want you to chest up, shoulders back. You can do it up high, or if you need to do a little Russian twist, that's fine. Or you can do toe tap this way or this way. So many options, but I want you to feel it in your core, your obliques, your mid-core, all right? So get ready. We got 1 minute. Show me what you got. Let's go. Put yourself into your happy place. Like I said before, remember your why. Why are you doing this? Is it for yourself, for your health, for your family, for your future? Investing in you is a huge gift. So don't take advantage of it. Don't leave here with any regrets today. You guys got this. We're halfway through. If you need to modify, you toe tap it. Or remember, you can be up, Russian twist, or up here, whatever level you want. Just don't stop. We got about 15 seconds left. Don't give up. All right, push through. You're stronger than you think. You got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to your chest. Good work. Sit it up. All right, so that completes your Tabata portion of our fitness montage. Get ready, Matt's coming at you with strength. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.
Hey there, you guys. Thanks for joining in now on some resistance strength workouts. What we're going to be doing is working on 2 muscle groups at a time. We're going to be doing 15 repetitions for 2 sets. If you guys want to do any more than that, feel free to pause the video and do an extra set or 2 if you want a little bit of extra work. All right, but starting out, we are working on chest and triceps. So first move is going to be, we're going to get down on the ground, and we're going to be doing some bridge chest presses. All right, let's get started. 15 repetitions. So hop down on the ground. Into position. You're gonna lift those hips up off of the ground. Keep that body nice and straight as possible. Dropping the weight down till the elbows touch the ground, and then pop it back up. Tighten up at the top. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice tight squeeze at the top. All right, setting down. Now we're gonna stand back up again. And for triceps, we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. All right, so starting out, you're gonna be in a bent over position, kick that butt back. All right, so that those hips stay nice and tight. You're gonna pull up into a row position, and then you're gonna be kicking that weight directly back. Give it a nice tight squeeze at the top. Again, so starting out, ready? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Remember to squeeze up at the top again. All right, if you need to take a break, pause the video real quick, or else we're gonna get right into our second set of chest press, bridged chest press. All right, get into that bridge position again. Up, make sure that body's nice and straight. All right, and here we go. Press up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, hopping back up again. Tricep kickbacks. All right, front view of this. So bend forward again into that row position and kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Quick second, catch your breath. Next we're moving on to is back and biceps, okay? So this one, whenever you're working your back, you want to concentrate on getting those elbows behind your back and pinching those shoulder blades as much as possible. So our first move is actually going to be a row hold. What you're going to end up doing is you're going to be in this hold the entire time, and you're going to drop down. All right, and that's going to be your repetition. All right, so again, hips back, let that butt come out behind you. All right, rowing up in that position. All right, and we're gonna count to 16 this time so that we can get 8 on each side. So up and drop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right. Next up, we have our bicep work. It's going to be the same thing basically. It's going to be a hold. So you're going to actually be holding right in here, and then you're going to drop one side at a time. We're going to do 8 on each side. So be ready to switch after 8 and begin. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, switching to that other side, holding here at 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. If you need to take another break, pause the video, or else we're going to get right in to rows again, okay? So again, hips back, okay? Grab those weights. We're going up into that row position and then dropping down. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, now for the curls. All right, I like to start off with the opposite hand that I started with before. So a nice even tension on both sides, okay? So last time I started this side, I'm gonna start with this side this time. For 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I'm holding again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job, good job. All right, so our next muscle group that we're going to is going to be legs and shoulders, the powerhouse of the body. So putting in as much work as you can. We are gonna only do 15 reps, but if you can do more, you can always push it a lot farther, at least with the legs, since they are one of your main powerhouses. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do not quite shoulder width apart, just a little bit more. So we're starting to get into a wide squat, but we are going to be doing body weight squats. What I want you to do though, throw those hands behind your head right here, trying to keep that back as straight as possible as you come down. All right, doing 15 reps. Here we go. Ready? And begin. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, try and get down as low as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Make it harder, you can always add weight. If you'd rather do a goblet, you can always grab that weight right out in front. Just remember to keep that back straight. Don't bend into it. Next up for shoulders though, grab our weights again. We have alternating shoulder press. So we're gonna be doing 16 again. What I want you to do is hold up into 90 degrees, pressing up one side at a time. All right, in that 90, press up, 1, 2, keep that core tight as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, if you got to rest. Otherwise, we're gonna go into squat again. This time, I will do that goblet squat so that we can see. All right, get as low as you can without bending. All right, here we go. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, let's grab those weights. Finish off with some shoulders. All right, here we go. Up into 90 degrees, one side at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, thank you guys for joining in. We have Ashley coming up next. Stay tuned. See you later, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley, bringing you our core segment. So what we're gonna do is core exercises, 30 seconds each. We're gonna go through them 2 times, and we have 3 different segments. We're also gonna work our glutes as well. All right, so you just need a mat and your body. The first thing you guys are gonna do is you're gonna go into a high plank, and we're gonna tap and tap. Okay, we're here for 30 seconds. If you need to modify, you can drop to your knees and just alternate and tap. Also, you can modify. You can just hold this high plank with your knees on the ground. Okay, we have 10 seconds left. And then we go right into our next move. We're gonna do a side plank. Whichever side you would like. We're gonna go down on our elbow. You can start with your knee on the bottom. You can open up your chest, stretch that arm nice and tall. You can also go up onto your feet. And if you want to add a little something, you can add a dip. So I'm gonna stay modified. So I'll stay on my knees, but I'm still gonna add that little dip so I can get a little bit more oblique work. So, all right, 3, 2, all right, we're gonna switch sides. So you can either flip over, or you can do a little shimmy like I did. Go up onto that high plank, or low plank, but on your side. You can drop your knee if you need to. And we're gonna dip. Or you can just simply hold it here. If you need to hold yourself up with your other arm, you can certainly do that as well. But yes, okay, less than 10 seconds to go. And we only do this one more time, so not too bad. You guys can do it. All right, we're gonna last move. You're gonna go on your back. All right, so you're gonna do like a modified version. It's here, or You can straighten those legs, and you're gonna high five yourself on the other side of your leg. Hey, you're doing a great job working our core. Almost there. Remember, modification is here, where we just tap with a bent knee. Okay, we have 20 seconds of rest, so breathe and then tuck your knees and roll up, and we're gonna do that all again. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that high plank with a tap out. Grab water if you need it. All right, ready? Second time through, and also last time through. Just tap and tap. Remember, you can be on your knees, and we're still tapping here. Okay? Good work, guys. Keep those shoulders right over the wrists. Really engage your core. Stay strong. 5 seconds left. Oop, my shoe came untied. All right, go back to the side, whichever side you'd like to start on. Open it up and add that dip if you'd like. Remember, you can be on your feet as well. I'm going to stay modified in this one. Shoulder right over your elbow. So we're staying in alignment. You guys got it. Less than 10 seconds. You can remember, you can always just hold it too. You don't have to add the dip. Stay in it. Okay, switch sides. Okay, we're gonna go up here, or drop your knee. Awesome. So I love working my obliques. Feels like I'm getting a well-rounded core workout when I do, because sometimes we tend to leave our obliques out of the situation, but in reality, we use our obliques all the time, and we don't even realize it. All right, onto our back, our scissor claps. So modification, we're here. You can see my shoelace flying in the air. And we're high-fiving ourselves. Okay, we're almost there. 10 seconds to go. Keep your back flat against the mat, making sure we're not arching. If you're arching, make sure you bring it to a modification. All right. So we have 20 seconds of rest, and then we're going to start a whole new block. So again, 4 moves. We're going to go through them twice. We're going to work a little bit of our back in some of the moves, because our back is a part of our core. We don't want to forget about it. Okay? So your first thing, you're going to go into a high plank, and we're going to tap our shoulders. So instead of tapping our feet this time, we're bringing up one hand and going all the way up to our shoulders. You can modify by dropping to your knees. Modification further, you can just hold it here. Just try to get your body in a straight line. Shoulders stay over those wrists. 5 seconds. All right, you're gonna go to all fours onto your knees, and we're gonna do a bird dog. So you're gonna extend your right leg with your left leg with your right arm, and you're gonna bring it in, tap your knee, and stretch it out, and bring it right back in. Okay, so we're squeezing our glutes and squeezing our back as well as we extend here. Try to stretch as far as you can. Pull it in, engage your core as you're driving your knee into your stomach. Okay, now we're just gonna switch sides. So we're gonna spread out and come in. Extend out and in. Okay, if you wanna make this challenging, or more challenging, you can certainly go on your toes and take out your knees. I'm gonna stay here because I know my balance isn't up to par at the moment. All right. Okay, we're gonna flip it over onto our back, and we're gonna reach up and try to touch our toes. If you want to add to this, you can lower one leg and reach up twice, then lower the other leg. Modification, you can just tap with a knee. Otherwise, we're lifting up our upper back and our shoulders using our upper abs. All right. Okay, roll it up. We're gonna do that one more time. All right. We're back to plank, shoulder tap. So we're gonna go on that high plank and we're gonna tap our shoulders, alternating. Okay, ready? Let's go. So tap and tap. Now try not to wiggle your hips. Try to squeeze your glutes and keep them steady. Pretend like you're holding like a glass of ice cold water and you don't want it to fall on you. Okay. Keep it up, guys. Remember, you can always drop to your knees. I'm always up for a good modification. All right, bird dog. So stretch that right arm and left leg out. Squeeze and pull it in. We're adding a crunch as we're pulling our knee in with our hand. We're working our back, our glutes, and our abs. All right, you guys are doing good. Keep it up. Nice and strong. Remember, you can go to your toes if you're feeling feisty today with your core workout. Stretch out and pull it in. Good job, guys. Keep it strong. We have one more move, and then we have a whole new block, and then we'll be done with our segment. Almost there. Squeeze and crunch. Extend and pull it in. All right, onto our back with our toe touches. So we're gonna roll back, legs up in the air, and reach, using our upper abs to pull our upper back and our shoulders off the mat. And then remember, you can add a lower leg raise. You know, spice things up. Keep going. Whew. All right. Okay, so we have one more block to do, and it's all based on glutes. So grab some water here. So you're gonna go on all fours. We're gonna do a bent knee glute raise. So you're just gonna bend one leg, whichever leg you wanna start with. Make sure your foot is flexed. Pretend like you're trying to squish a bug with your heel on the ceiling. So we're squeezing our glute that entire time. And we don't want to go too fast because we really want to take control of our glutes and make sure we're getting the most out of it. Okay, so we're almost done. We're going to switch sides. One more. Okay, other side. Squash that bug. Push that heel to the ceiling. Nice and controlled. One thing you can do as well, if you have a small weight, you can add it between your knees, the crease of your knees, and that can add a little bit of weight. Build some strength. Good, keep it up. All right, I'm gonna show this at kind of one at an angle. So you're gonna stay on all fours, but you're gonna bring your leg out now to the side, and you're gonna lift and come down. You can tap the ground if you need to, totally fine. But if you can, try to control it where we barely touch or we go as close as we can. Lift up. You should really feel that in your glutes and your hips right now. We have less than 10 seconds. Push up and come down. Good. Keep it up. All right, you guessed it. We're going to do the other side. So I'll show it from this angle. So your leg goes out. My hair is probably super crazy right now, but it always is crazy. So please excuse. Lift up and bring it down. Nice and light. Woo! And the second time is so hard because you already worked your other side. So it's holding you up and it's already tired. One more. All right, good job. Oh, just sit back, roll those shoulders. We're gonna go ahead and do that again. So we start with that glute, bent knee glute kick. So take a deep breath, and then this is our last time through, and then we're done with our core segment. Okay? So bring that knee up, whichever leg you want to start with. Squash the bug with your heel. Squeeze the glutes. Good job, guys. This might not be a super hard move, but you can make it intense if you think about your glutes, put your mind where your muscle is, and really just engage as much as you can. And you'll feel a difference. Last one, switch sides. Other leg, kick up, bring it in. Try to go a little higher if you can with control. Guys, you're doing awesome so far. Getting a really good total body workout here. You got your cardio, your strength, your abs and glutes. And some flexibility will follow. Almost there. All right, so then we go to our leg lift. So we're gonna bring one leg out and lift up. Good job, guys. We're strengthening our hips here, strengthening our glutes. Take a break when you need it, but get right back in it. We're only here for a short amount of time, so we gotta get the most out of it. Whew. 5 seconds. All right, other side. Okay, just crazy here again. Tap and lift. Whew. We got it, guys. Keep going. Feel the burn. It's good. We got it. Lift that leg up. Feel it in your glutes. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, guys. All right, so that was your core segment. Next up, you have Ann Matuska bringing you some flexibility. All right, thanks, guys.
Hi guys, this is Ann. I'm here to take you through some stretching exercises. You should be really nice and warm from what you just did. So what we're going to do is kind of stretch all of our major muscle groups, and it's going to incorporate some strength as well. Best time to stretch your muscles is when you're nice and warm. So let's start with the upper body. Let's take those hands behind our back, clasp the fingers if you can, and then kind of push your knuckles down to stretch out the front of the shoulders. And then after about 10 seconds or so per stretch, you can take the hands in front, again clasp the fingers, push forward, let your chin drop, and kind of stretch out your back. So you're going to be pulling apart your shoulder blades. And then to stretch the triceps, you can take those hands straight out to the side, thumbs up, and kind of push back. And then you can do the same kind of stretch with your thumbs down, and then you can push back. To get the triceps, you're going to reach one arm up and down, and you can gently pull that elbow down a little bit just to stretch the tricep. If you are really flexible and you want to challenge, you can also take that hand and try to touch your fingertips behind your back, but you don't need to. You can still stretch the triceps out by just kind of doing this. And again, we're going to hold each stretch probably for about 10 seconds, maybe a little less because I want to make sure I get through everything. And then of course we're going to switch. So keeping the muscles nice and stretched out. All right, let's take the elbows kind of on the knees, and we're going to round the back. So from the side, looks like this. So I'm going to round my back, drop the crown of my head, and that's just going to kind of stretch out your back. Should feel pretty good. Come back up. We're kind of working down the body. So we've stretched out the back. We're just going to kind of reach up and over the head to stretch out the side. So right down through here, nice big stretch. And let's switch sides. So the more you stretch, the more flexible you're going to get. And it's definitely something that we lose if we don't do our flexibility. All right, so we pretty much stretched kind of our upper body and kind of our back.
and our sides. So let's talk about things from the waist down, how to stretch those muscles. These are bigger muscles. We call them power muscles. They're the major muscle groups of your body, and they definitely need to be stretched, especially if you do a lot of activity, a lot of cardiovascular exercise. So let's stretch kind of the back of the leg. We're going to put one foot out, lift the toes, and kind of sink down into the stretch. Now, everybody is different with how flexible they are and what feels good to them. So some people are super flexible and they can take it a lot farther than me. Other people, they might have really tight hamstrings. And if that's the case, just kind of take it to where you feel you're being stretched and just kind of hold it there for 10 to 15 seconds. So here we're getting a good stretch of the hamstring and through the calf, especially if you pull that toe up. So let's switch sides. The other thing is you might feel like one side is more flexible or less flexible than the other side, and that's completely normal. So back of the legs. And then let's think about how we stretch out the front of the legs. So we've got hip flexors and quads, and they also get really tight. Probably the best way to stretch these guys involves a little balance. So you're going to want to find a spot on the floor a little bit in front of you and see if you can grab the foot, the laces, and you're going to hold it. You want to keep your knees kind of close together, and you're going to kind of want to push your foot into your palm. So that just kind of gives you a little bit deeper stretch. If you are wobbling all over the place, that is totally okay, but it's definitely something that you want to work on, the flexibility. And I'm guessing if you incorporate this into your, at the end of your workouts twice a week, you're going to get a lot better at this stretch. So stretching out the front of the legs. All right, so let's talk about the glutes, biggest muscle we got. How do we stretch out those glutes? Here's a great standing stretch for you. And again, it's going to incorporate some balance. You're going to take one foot. You're going to either cross it over like that, so your toe is on the floor, or you can take it kind of up off the floor for a little bit more challenge, or above the knee, and you're going to sink down into the stretch. So you might see this stretch or pose in some yoga classes. It's a great stretch for the glute, those muscles surrounding the hips, and I just lost my balance, so it's all good. Find it again. Find the stretch and switch. So all the stretches we've done up to this point are standing stretches. So if you have a hard time getting down and up off the floor, these are great exercises for you to do. All right, let's talk about some stretches that we come down to the mat for. So if you've got a mat or a towel, you can use it. Let's talk about the forward fold, where we just come down, knees are soft, we don't want to lock the knees out, and we just let our fingertips dangle a little bit. We shake out the shoulders, shake out the neck. Sometimes we carry a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. This is a great stretch. And now let's walk the hands out until we're into a plank position. So this is actually not necessarily a stretch. This is more for core, but it is a great move to do. Shoulders are over the wrists. And now let's take the knees down and hinge back into a child's pose stretch. So this is just all good. This is just a great stretch. And we can do a few things from this position. We can take our arm, thread it underneath, and drop that shoulder. Great stretch to the back, great stretch to the hips. And let's switch sides. So threading the needle, dropping the shoulder, pulling apart the shoulder blades. Another great stretch, if your hips are really, really tight from this all four position, you're going to pull one leg kind of underneath and kind of sink down into this stretch. So there's really no right or wrong way to do this stretch. Kind of find that point where you're like, yep, that's about as far as I can go. There's no sharp shooting pain, but I definitely can feel that I'm stretching out those muscles in my glutes and my hips. And then hold it there. And let's switch sides. And sometimes it takes some seconds, some 5 to 10 seconds, to really kind of, your body will relax a little bit and lengthen through the muscles to stretch. All right, so now let's come down onto our backs. Roll it on down. Let's take one knee into the chest, pull it into the chest. This is a great stretch, and it's always good to, every once in a while, pay a little bit of attention to our feet and our ankles so you can rotate the ankle, switching directions, all the while getting a stretch through the hip. And then let's unfold that leg. So here's where you're going to really find out how tight your hamstrings are. Lots of people, they try to unfold their leg and they're about here, and if that's you, that's okay. You can still get a good stretch. Other people can pull their leg practically to their nose. So I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I'm about here. I feel that stretch right through here. You can flex your foot to incorporate the calf. And again, holding that stretch. Let's switch legs. Let's bring that other knee into the chest. Rotate that ankle. Feels really good, feels really restorative. And switch directions. And then let's unfold that leg. So stretching is fairly easy to do. It is free. You don't need equipment. And it keeps us healthy, keeps us injury free. It's just taking the time to do it. All right, so we're stretching out those hamstrings. Let's release that stretch. Let's do another stretch where we take one foot over our knee and we're gonna pull that leg in. So if maybe you had some trouble with the one we were doing standing, with the balance, this might be a good option for you because I am stretching out the glutes, the muscles surrounding the hip. And of course, we're gonna switch sides. So body is feeling more and more warm, more and more limber. All right, so let's talk about the back. Some really great stretches for the spine and the back, especially if you have some back issues or some back pain. These might feel really nice to you. Taking the feet flat, dropping the knees to one side, and just taking those hands out to the side like this. So what this is going to do is going to give your spine a nice gentle twist. If you want a little more, you can take that top leg and extend. That's just going to increase the intensity just a little bit. And then using the core, we're going to pull those knees up, drop them to the other side. You're going to feel that stretch again. Good to keep that spine limber. All right, so let's finish up by rolling back over and coming back onto all fours. So if you want to, you can take a quick child's pose. We did this before. This is a wonderful stretch, reaching those arms out nice and long. Coming back up onto all fours. So we're going to round that back and drop the crown of the head. So pulling apart the shoulder blades. And then we're going to do the opposite where we lift the crown of our head and our tailbone. So again, getting a great stretch. And then let's extend one leg and your opposite arm. So we feel it through the back, through the glutes. This is kind of a challenge stretch if you want to, maybe something to work on. Bending the knee and trying to reach behind to grab that foot. If you can't get there, that's okay. But it is a good goal to work on. We're going to stretch through the quads, through the shoulder. And it's a little bit wobbly. I'm working on my balance. Let's try the other side. So it's the arm and the opposite leg. Even doing this is a great exercise. You're strengthening your posterior chain. But if you want to bring that flexibility component into it, you're going to bend the knee, reach behind. Maybe you're about here. You're getting closer. Keep working on it. And then once you do grab that foot, once you're able to do that, you're going to feel that stretch through the quads. All right, let's end up just sitting on the mat. Just cross the legs and let's reach up and over. One last side stretch. And switch. Big reach. So flexibility twice a week if you can. Way to keep our bodies limber and injury free. Thanks guys for joining me. We'll talk to you later.